As the crisis continues, the Pakistani government is meeting behind closed doors. They're trying to avert escalation of what's being dubbed the biggest test of this cabinet so far. One senior opposition MP says the government response has been poor, but she says it's now time for national unity in the face of Indian accusation.
Right now, the need of the hour is for unity within all political parties, and that's been our stance, and that will continue to be our positive, constructive stance. However, we do feel that the last 8 months of appeasement of India's bully attitude has really led to this current issue being blown out of proportion. Certainly, India has a lot of homegrown terrorist issues and a lot of homegrown issues which they have not dealt with and which their policies of marginalization have created. And they should have been forced to look into those issues versus striking and lashing out at Pakistan.
But she also says the government should back up their diplomatic efforts with a charge sheet of Indian activity in Pakistan.
We would, as responsible opposition, be providing a charge sheet of Indian excesses and Indian belligerence to the government so that the government's hands get stronger and so that the government is able to show some spine on this particular issue.
At the moment, it would seem there is a fragile but united political front. But one analyst is not convinced that the Pakistani president is capable of leading Pakistan through this crisis.
Now here, right after his ascendancy to power, Mr. Zardari has a challenge. The magnitude of this threat and this crisis is such that he doesn't have that background, he doesn't have that experience. So I would try to say that under the present circumstances, it will be very difficult for Mr. Zardari to really demonstrate the kind of vision that a statesman would need to resolve an issue, the threat posed by India.
Maintaining the unified front is now the priority for Pakistan's government. The Pakistanis have developed a three-pronged political strategy, one that pitches their message domestically, internationally, and to the Indians. However, with fears of a potential conflict, many are worried that if that political front falls to pieces, the consequences for Pakistan will be severe. Imran Khan, Al Jazeera, Islamabad.